Skull and Bones,
This is the
February
Indian
16th.
Ocean during the second golden age of piracy. And on these waters, you will stake your claim.
That looks pretty good.
Skull and Bones is a gritty and immersive pirate action RPG experience, offering a rags to riches fantasy and a vast open world that can be experienced in solo and in co-op. In it, you will rise the ranks of the pirate world and become the most fearsome kingpin of the high seas. In this overview of Skull and Bones' gameplay experience, we'll walk you through its world, its player progression, gameplay systems, and its challenging naval combat. Your story begins in the middle of a devastating battle on the lawless seas. After a brutal defeat.
I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know if anyone's played like Spider-Man 1 or 2. Like when you're swinging through the city, it's like so relaxing, to be honest. And back in like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Black Flag, when you were sailing on the water, they would start singing sea shanties. And honestly, just like the movement of the boat going over the waves and the sound of the ocean, it sounds like a breeze is blowing over, and then it starts with the music and they start singing sea shanties. If they have that in this, I mean, I'm stoked.
You and other survivors find yourselves shipwrecked on a remote and perilous island. Here, you'll choose your captain and begin your new life of piracy with your first mate, Asna.
The wind favors the fearless. Let us chase it.
She will use her extensive seafaring experience and knowledge of the Indian Ocean to guide you in your quest for riches and infamy. In Skull and Bones, increasing your infamy is an ongoing objective that you'll pursue. Infamy is the center of player progression.
And the
more infamous you become, the more opportunities open up across the world, allowing you to build more impressive ships, to take on riskier contracts, and to gain untold riches as you ascend the pirate ranks.
So that's kind of one thing I'm concerned about, to be honest. Like back in a Black Flag, like once you had the most upgraded boat, I mean, there was really nothing to do at that point. So I don't know, like, obviously, I mean, you kind of beat the game, like, and so on. But I wonder what kind of, like, because it's a PvP game from what I understand. So I wonder, like, what kind of, like, in-game system they have in place.
After escaping the shipwreck, you will approach the Red Isle and discover the pirate den of St. Anne, which offers up a first taste of pirate culture.
Another bottom feeder washes ashore.
In St. Anne, you'll find vendors such as the blacksmith, refiner, and more. By speaking to the shipwright, you'll be tasked with gathering the materials to build your first pirate vessel, the Bedder.
Oh, okay, so they've got the Bedder, the Hulk, the Cutter, the Barge. Just looking at the stats, it kind of seems like, so they'll have like really thick, high health, like slow ships that are just like a juggernaut. And then they have ships that are a little bit faster with less health but more combat ability.
I can build you the mightiest ship in the Indian Ocean, but how you steer it into the waves is up to you, Captain.
All ships in Skull and Bones have unique perks and a wealth of customization options to suit different.
I mean, that's pretty sick. So it looks like they have different types. I don't know what these icons mean, but yeah, I mean, upgrade them and look over on the side so you can actually customize each section of the boat. Interesting.
different playstyles. Weapons like the long gun excel at sniping enemy weak points from a distance, while demi-cannons act like ship-mounted
So you probably need a little
shotguns.
bit of everything.
Likewise, armor has different elemental damage
that looks pretty sick,
defenses,
though.
from flooding to fire,
There's a lot of
explosive,
customization.
and tearing resistance. Higher tier armor will even grant you perks. The furniture you choose for your ships also offer a range of effects, including
Furniture
increased stamina
sets.
regeneration for your crew and quicker reload times. Your ships are the heart of your adventure, and to compete for supremacy of the ocean, you must expand your fleet
That's a
for
lot
the
of
many
different designs,
challenges
honestly.
ahead. With your Bedar crafted and customized, it's time to set sail. Out in open waters, you'll come face to face with Skull and Bones' most visceral gameplay element, naval battles. Throughout the Indian Ocean, you'll encounter other players battling, exploring, and pursuing their own objectives. All contracts you take on can be progressed both in solo and in co-op. And if you find yourself facing overwhelming odds, you can fire a signal to rally nearby pirates to your cause, bringing players together.
So it seems like the PvP, you can either be against other players or like play with them.
To increase your chances of success. While your early contracts will have you tracking and attacking gatherer ships, at any time you can plot your own course, whether to
Whoa,
invest.
the map is pretty big. 8,700 meters. A lot of different islands.
Investigate mysteries, or to test your mettle against other hostile faction ships. Whoever your enemy may be, the first thing you should do is identify their ship rank and loadout with your spyglass. Pirates don't play fair, and you should use whatever intel you have to your advantage. Choose the right combination of ship and customization for each challenge, which will help you navigate this hell in paradise.
So I wonder, I'm curious, I wonder like if you're gonna have to have different ships for like different missions, even once you're, because once you get like maxed armor and weapons, I mean, you're probably gonna be able to just, you know, destroy everything in your path. But I don't know if they would have like certain contracts you get if you have to get like a certain ship to like be able to beat it, or it's gonna be like extremely difficult. So it showed shipboarding, but I haven't seen any like off-ship combat. I wonder how that looks.
They are sitting ducks now!
Beyond being an ocean of danger, the high seas are also full of possibility. You'll discover wrecks that can be salvaged for silver and other resources, and
drop the
encounter
tree right from the
dynamic
boat,
events
alright.
like wealthy merchant convoys with powerful warship escorts.
Big work! Fire!
Back on land, keep your ears open for tall tales of ghastly glows and terrors from the deep, and seek out these legends in pursuit
They're
of
like
infamy
mythic sea
and rare
creatures.
loot. The choice of risk versus reward
So I wonder, we can slay the Kraken.
is yours to take. If you want to test your mettle against other players, seek out treasure maps.
A treasure map! Luck is with us!
Finding one will automatically trigger PvP and mark your location, allowing others to hunt you down. Outwit your opponents and earn legendary troves of loot, all for yourself.
Can you see the amount?
So basically, you go get a contract and it triggers PvP. But I mean, I don't know how big the map is or like how big the servers are gonna be. It also dictates like how many players there's gonna be. But I mean, it would suck to get a map and go get the treasure, and then like 50 boats come to attack you.
Say, were you ever
They do have the sea
Saint
ship.
Anne. Saint Anne, old Saint Anne. You eat what you find and you drink what you can. Only in old Saint Anne. Hey! Only in old Saint Anne. Hey!
This just brings so much nostalgia, like, to the good old days.
In due time, your growing infamy will have you working with vicious pirate kingpins like John Skurlock.
I could really use a new captain now. Heard you swap that leaky tub of yours. Talk of your deeds grows louder.
The Kingpins are your entry to the world of higher stakes piracy. They will give you a glimpse of how lucrative this lifestyle can truly be.
So I don't know if you guys have watched One Piece, the anime. I never watched the anime, but they just did the live action on Netflix. It was actually really good. Would highly recommend it. But in the show, they have like a bounty system. So every mission they go on, their bounty increases. That would be kind of cool if they had something like that in this. And then like the more missions you do, the bigger your bounty. And then for PvP, you can go cash out.
By offering you riskier contracts with even greater rewards.
You seek fortune with me, and we shall reap spoils greater than the wealth of nations. You won this chance, Cully. It's yours. We can become anything we want to be.
Some of their tasks will have you plundering dangerous forts and faction settlements. These multi-stage battles are some of the most difficult in Skull and Bones, and require masterful tactics to succeed. When the odds are stacked against you, it's worth calling on reinforcements, and teaming up with other players will increase your chances of victory.
Take out entire castle. Combat looks pretty intense. Rule the seas.
As your notoriety reaches to further corners of the Indian Ocean, you'll have amassed riches, a fearsome reputation, and a devastating fleet of ships. Next, you sail for glory and legacy.
They want to call me a pirate, a rebel, a threat to the Empire. I will inspire them to call me worse.
By reaching Tier 6 of the Buccaneer Infamy rank, you'll go from completing tasks for others to running your own operation by joining the Helm and unlocking your own pirate lair.
Sugarcane is easy to find, but
So I know like you can do the PvP, but I wonder if you can have if you get like a fleet of ships under your, you know, under your like brigade or whatever, if they like go and sail with you on missions, that would be sick.
turning it into something worth selling, now that's the hard part.
As a secret smuggling ring, the Helm will connect you to an underground black market, attain exotic resources, and refine them into illegal goods ready to be sold to the highest bidder.
Crafting.
However, a pirate's greed knows no bounds, and transporting this desirable cargo will draw the attention of opportunistic rogues. To stay on top of the food chain, you must strategically seize key territories, choose vital Helm upgrades, and expand your operation as you claim your rightful place among pirate legends.
Seize the opportunity.
These are just some of the ways you'll leap into Skull and Bones' ever-evolving world, and many other surprises await. From a robust endgame to new challenges, free seasonal content, and additional PvP activities.
Flying Dutchman. I'm seeing a
Now,
lot
prepare
of
to
different ship
sail the
combinations.
perilous waters and become the most fearsome pirate king.
They have like a lot of on land stuff, but they didn't show any land combat. So I don't know like if you get a sword or if you get pistols. Something. Skull and Bones. I mean, the game looks pretty good, to be completely honest with you. It's been delayed a few times, and that's why it's getting like a little bit of backlash. But all of the like gameplay I've seen from a few people that got early access, I mean, it looks pretty incredible, and people are talking highly of it. So I'm definitely going to be playing this. So if you want to stay updated and see some gameplay when it comes out, check it out.